this three-game interleague series between the Atlanta Braves and the Toronto Blue Jays. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Braves played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Robbie Ray will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
So stepping in is Christian Pache, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, Dero, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like he said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball left side. Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game.
Hey, that's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit with 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Lifetime numbers against Robbie Ray. He's gone 2 for 8. Nobody out, runner on first. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Now the 1-1 pitch. He's running. Fouled off. The 1-2. This is pulled into right, and that's in there. Base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it. As you talked about, 6-game hitting streak so far.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Now the 1-0. Heading out towards shallow right. Long run for the right fielder. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first out.
Center field, number 13.
Acuna digs in now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
The 1-1.
Ball inside. Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now the 2-1.
Ball. This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I'll tell you, he's looked unsteady out there since the first pitch he threw. A couple of hits and a free pass, so he's really searching for an answer to get back on track. We'll see if he can settle down here.
Next up, Austin Riley. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First pitch of the AB now. Line towards center field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score as the Braves strike first to lead it 1-0.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Up next, Dansby Swanson. And now the Braves look to put more across the plate in this opening frame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Freeman at second. Acuna at first. 2 out in the inning. A ball and a strike. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy. But that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
So here's Johan Camargo. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Hernandez. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Braves 2, and the Blue Jays coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Charlie Morton gets the starting assignment for the Braves. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Bo Bichette is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come in winners of 2 straight, and they've been playing some good baseball as well.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, that's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch.
No, inside.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Really good at-bat here from the leadoff hitter as he'll force him to throw another one.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup and they present a ton of challenges. Not only do they have good approaches at the plate, but they're in the top of the league at driving the baseball out of the ballpark. At the end of the day, they say solos won't kill you, but that 2-3 run bomb, when the game's on the line, that'll put you away.
Joe Panik stands in as he looks at a called strike. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. No home runs as of yet, and 4 RBIs. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. 2 gone.
That is third.
Next to hit, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. First pitch on the way. Fouled away.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. On the ground to the left side. Scooped up. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 2-0. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Lifetime numbers against Robbie Ray. He's 2 for 4. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
One of the toughest things to do at this level is to win on the road. With the win today, this would be a sweep of a road series.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
That's inside.
And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
The game of baseball is still based around pitching, and yesterday they only allowed 1 run in that game, and they're going for the sweep today and hoping that that pitching staff can be airtight again to make it back-to-back great outings.
And they're off to a good start today, obviously, having already jumped out to the early lead.
This one isn't in the books yet, but when you're going for the sweep and you have a nice lead like they do early on here, things are looking awfully good for the sweep department. Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks at bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First pitch of the AB now.
Hey!
d'Arnaud aboard here at first with nobody out. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here. 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. So now to the plate, Christian Pache. First offering on its way. Starts him out with a knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1. A bouncer up the middle. Panic is there. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Braves go down without a whimper here, but they hold a 2-0 lead. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's 1 for 4. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
Heredia arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
The center fielder.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And let's focus our attention on catcher Travis d'Arnaud. He's going to have to step up today and have a big game for these guys. Not known necessarily for his defensive acumen, more of a big pop guy on the offensive side. He has got to control this game.
George Springer the next to hit, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers, 13 RBIs. And he'll step off and try again. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good splitter there, and it's even at 1-1.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2. Marcus Semien waits on deck. Hard on the ground towards short. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning. Now the first pitch. Freddie Freeman is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Lined hard to center field, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. So he's aboard again with his second hit of the game here in the top of the third. And as we check out our Atlanta Braves leaderboard, you can see that he currently ranks second best on the roster in that category. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. To panic covering. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ronald Acuna. He drew a base on balls his first time up. He's set and the pitch. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. As a look, now the pitch.
Outside,
that's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now the 2-0. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. 2 down. Now to the plate, Austin Riley. First offering on its way. In the air to straightaway center field. On the move is Springer. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. And now in the box, Lourdes Gurriel, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch.
That's out.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Digging in next, Reese McGuire. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Going back is the right fielder at the track. The wall. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 3rd home run for him on the year. And the Blue Jays are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
There's an old saying in the game. They say solo homers won't kill you. This might be a good time for a mound visit right here. Try and erase those negative thoughts and get right back in the zone. You still have the lead.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat.
The first baseman.
And it's fouled away. Getting on base, a big problem as you see the average there. 5 homers and 11 RBIs. The 0-1 on its way. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And that's the 2nd out. So it's back to the top of the order now. And into bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. First offering. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Ball 1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
1-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 2-2 offering. swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We played 3 full. It's the Braves 2 and the Blue Jays 1. Stepping up is Dansby Swanson.
Leading off to the Braves, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied down the left field line. And they can't run it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. The pitch. Count remains 2-2. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now back.
Stepping in once again is Travis d'Arnaud. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball 1.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Now here's a shot out to right center field. On his way to second is d'Arnaud. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. So some life with 2 away as he's into second with the opposite field double. And as we check out the Braves leaders in that category, you can see he currently sits number 3 on the roster in that department. Standing in now, Guillermo Heredia, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the former St. John's University standout, Joe Panik. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Panik, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick. He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order. And we just saw 3 in a row.
Panic behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Grounded back up the middle. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, third base.
Next up is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Set to deliver the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Freeman might try to make a play on it, and foul.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Reined in. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. So next to bat will be Teoscar Hernandez. He flew out in his last debut. Now the pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They still trail it here 2-1. The batter will be Christian Pache. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. But this guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Here comes the 1-2. He's looked at for ball number 2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out. 1 away.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get in the chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Freddie Freeman stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Hernandez. Gone! A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman, number 11 for him on the season, and it's given the Braves a 3-1 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
now, Ozzie Albies. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. And it's 1-2.
I got the count. 1 and 2.
One out, nobody on. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 1-2. Hit back up the middle. And there's out number 2. Two gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th. And that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Braves get a run on the Freeman home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's now 3-1 Atlanta. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, George Springer.
The center fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Springer.
The 1-0 delivery. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff.
Oh, that's
But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. Pache is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Now it'll be Marcus Semien. He bounced out last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Oh, that's just out.
1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
He takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. Right to him. And there are 2 away now. So 2 out, nobody on. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. First delivery to him. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Over to first, and that retires the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Braves lead this one 3-1. So here is Austin Riley. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Austin Riley.
First offering.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Popped him up. Guerrero shading to his right. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Dansby Swanson, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Fouled off. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. And that's the second out. Next to hit is Johan Camargo. No hits to this point. First pitch of the AB now.
Count 1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw to first ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the. Ready now is Reese McGuire. Will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Next to bat for Toronto, Rowdy Tellez. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now here's a swing by Tellez as he gets a lot of this one out to deep right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Solo shot to right center. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Blue Jays have cut that lead to 3-2 now.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
At the plate now, Bo Bichette. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Grounder down the line at third. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Here's Joe Panik as he'll take a look at the pitch. Too low, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Runner goes for second. A line shot to third base. And now a throw to first, and they got him. Never really had a chance with the hit and run on as he gets doubled up on the line drive. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. It's the Braves 3, the Blue Jays 2. Jordan Romano is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 68, Jordan Romano.
New inning set to get underway. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
The catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
And now the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-1 makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
The 2-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Next, it'll be Guillermo Heredia. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's a perfect 2 for 2. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
As a hitter, you see a pitcher working east-west. This is where you got to tell yourself to stay tall. You can't cover both sides of the plate. You got to pick one and trust it.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Now that the right fielder.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Christian Pache. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
To the left side, but it's well foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
The 0-2 delivery. And this one gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Christian Pache goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away. Striding in is Ozzie Albies. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
That evens it up 1-1. Even at 1-1, the pitch. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Count even at 2-2. Even at 2-2. The pitch. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around. Tyler Matzek gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and set to go as the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Down by 1, I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that one run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
Fouled away. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. On the run is Heredia. He's there and records the first out. So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. And now the first pitch.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 2-1 home.
I got 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Here's George Springer. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
2-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is.
Ball 3.
And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
No reason to sit on anything other than the hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First delivery to him. Marcus Semien comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
2-0 now. From the stretch. A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. As he arrives at second without a play, as this game is tied late with a run scoring away from the play. Now at the plate is Lourdes Gurriel. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. From the belt, the pitch. Reese McGuire is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. One and one in his career versus this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
This could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is at the knees and called strike 3. And now Rowdy Tellez. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. Here's the first pitch to him. Springer on third. Semien over at second. Gurriel on at first with 2 down. And it's fouled away.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Protecting with 2 strikes. Went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Here's the 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Ready on 0-2.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
That's too high. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, Tim.
Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. A run for the Jays thanks to the RBI double. We're through 7 this afternoon. We're tied now with Tyler Chatwood has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Ronald Acuna is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch. It is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
2 strikes.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Austin Riley stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose.
And there he goes towards second. Strike taken, the throw. Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Working for the punch out and the offering. But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
The bat, number 7.
Runner at second, 1 away, and that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Fouled away. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. This will get foul for strike 2. And it's fouled away.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
The 0-2 once more is taken for ball 1. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. So a runner at second, 2 down now. And up next, the utility man, Johan Camargo. And this one's in the dirt. Now a look and a throw back to second. And a dive, but he's back in. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And he falls behind 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Bo Bichette. A.J. Minter is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 33, A.J.
First pitch of the AB now. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
Ready with another 0-2.
Nope.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1 and 2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2 and 2.
We've got ourselves an awesome battle going on right here. Bottom line, the guy who's going to win this situation is the guy who executes.
The 2-2 one more time.
Full count.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
To the plate now, Joe Panik, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. 1 out, nobody on. Outside, 2-1. Nipped the corner, 2-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Swing and a hard liner to center field. Acuna is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. No hits to this point. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
1 ball, no strikes. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Hold strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. 1 left for Toronto. Score remains tied at 3-3. All set for the start of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Here's the first pitch to him. Dribbled to the right side. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So the next to bat will be Guillermo Heredia. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good cut fastball that time, and he's in control now, 0-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Now back, the right fielder, Christian Pache.
So now into the box is Christian Pache, struck out in his last trip to the plate. And a ball, 1-0.
Count 1-0.
The windup and the 1-0. And he misses again,
Outside.
2-0. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Down the left field line and deep. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Luke Jackson comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Number 77.
First pitch of the AB now.
Jackson.
Hit out towards second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Now into the box, Marcus Semien. He doubled his last time up. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
2 balls, no
From
strikes.
the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
Hey!
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Now here's the pitch.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Lourdes Gurriel is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
To 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. Still tied 3-3. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Here's the first pitch.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
That's out.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
2 balls and a strike to Freeman. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
That's ball 3.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got to count in his favor 3-1.
He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Swinging a soft liner. And that'll get through into center, so there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one that makes you feel really good about yourself.
Stepping in now, Ozzie Albies, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. In the dirt here. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Changeup, and that fades down and away, 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught onto their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
And he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2. He's waiting on the breaking ball there and sends it to deep right field. And that one is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season, and it's now 6-3.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
David Phelps, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 35, David Phelps.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Fouled off. 3 runs already home here. Fouled away. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Skied down the left field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Grounded softly down the line toward first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy has come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into the dugout right here with another donut and they regroup, start passing the baton a little bit, we got ourselves some action.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. They strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run.
Last chance coming up.
Chris Martin enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th. Now at the plate here is Reese McGuire. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
High in the air into shallow left center. And he will make the catch on the full run. And there's a dandy of an out to start the inning. And now here is Rowdy Tellez. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 1 for 2. First pitch of the AB on its way.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Gurriel, the runner at second with 1 away. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The 1-2. Slow bouncer to the right side. They'll try again, 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runner at second here with 1 man out. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. The next 3-2. Squared that one up just a little late. Once again, the 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Bo Bichette. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. 0-1 the count. Now a swing and a ground ball, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Matty, it's hard to say right here. I got to believe they dove into the scouting reports on every outfield arm. He did not take an aggressive pass coming around third base bag right there, so I just think the third base coach had to hold him.
He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Can't get into chase. It's 1-2. Down the third baseline. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a liner. Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. Now it's cut off. The throw to the plate, and he will score ahead of the play, and that'll close the gap to 2. It's 6-4 now. At the plate now is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. His prior history versus this arm, small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. final strike for the Blue Jays. Swing and a liner. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
6-4, the outcome today. Luke Jackson earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Chris Martin hammers down the save, his 10th. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
afrontar, preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar, se juntaron todos para quererme frenar. Saludo en la federal y en la estatal, cambié todas las válvulas ya que pueden barbulear. Yo siempre por chela soy trevo el Rolls Royce, el bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.